Hey everyone, it's Floss. Welcome back to the channel. This is my November wrap-up video, my November haul video, and my December TBR, because I like to squish things in, because 3 videos is just annoying. Really, I'm just lazy sometimes. That's how I roll. I managed to get through 4 books. Yay! In November, which was pretty good for me considering I had the flu and I was very busy and just life stuff really. So I know 4 books isn't a lot for some people. For me, I'm impressed with it. I consider it an achievement. My first book was Something in Between by Melissa de la Cruz. I'll leave a review. I enjoyed this. For me it was just quite light, especially considering the topic. It's about immigration and it's about Jasmine de los Santos, a California student who finds out she's an illegal immigrant. It was one of the books that I kind of was really looking forward to. I was excited to hear the story. It just didn't quite deliver on the emotional depth for me that I was hoping this book would achieve. I would still recommend it as a lighter take on it and a sweet teen romance is how I would describe this book. I also read Before the Fall by Noah Hawley. This tells the story of a plane crash that has 11 people on it. Most of them are known to each other in some ways. There is a mysterious stranger on board as well. Once the plane crashes, just the mysterious stranger and a young boy survive. And it becomes questions about why the plane crashed, who were these people on it, what was their backstory. It's a bit of a mystery slash examination of the media and how people are portrayed in times of tragedy and crisis. I enjoyed this, but I sort of say it with an inflection of questioning because for me it didn't quite deliver on the promise that I hoped it would have. The momentum got lost, and it is a literary thriller, and so maybe that's why, but I think we did a lot of navel gazing, a lot of bigger questions. It felt a bit too showy for me at times in terms of look how deep these thoughts are, and I'm like, just get on with it. And then the ending with the resolution of who was responsible for the plane crash was a bit speedy. I mean, I saw it coming, but at the same time I kind of would have liked a bit more of an explanation of it. I don't know, it just felt like at the last 3, like all of a sudden we're like, oh, we have to resolve this. I will review this because I just finished it just the other day. I would recommend this, but I wouldn't say this is the best thing and brush it to your TBR. This is The Dress by Jane L. Rosen. This book actually interrupted my reading schedule because I had to read this for my book club, and I would recommend this. This is kind of like Love Actually meets Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants in that it's based around a dress that's designed, not one dress shared between people, but the idea of this iconic dress and its design of a season that affects women and men and their lives in this sort of short space of time. It was incredibly light, incredibly fluffy. You knew what was going to happen, and it's these short stories almost that are intersecting throughout the whole book. But it's very romantic, it's very sweet. It's like the perfect January 1 read where your brain's not switched on because you've probably been out the night before and you just want to kind of read something so basic and simple yet lovely and sweet. It's pure chick lit really, but it's nice. I enjoyed this. And my final book, The Sun Is Also a Star by Nicola Yoon. I loved this book. It was so beautiful. It is one of my top reads of the year. It just, I will leave a link to my review, but oh my god, was this just, this is all the feels. It's one of those books that I definitely will be rereading in the future. It's another story about immigration, and that's probably why in a way I feel bad for the Something in Between book, because this book really showcased what I was missing out of Something in Between, which was emotional connection to the characters. This book gave me reasons to care. And I felt the disappointment that these characters were feeling when their parents failed them, or when the timeline of being deported was really ticking down. I felt that really in my soul. So I guess maybe that was what was missing for me in Something in Between. This book though is so beautiful. Just read it, just rush it to the top of your TBR. You will feel good, happy thoughts. You will feel love, and yeah, it's just, I would put it on the same, for me, love as Simon versus the Homo sapien agenda, as it actually reminded me for Australian fans of contemporary Melina Marchetta, in that not only were the protagonists, the 2 main protagonists realised, but so was the parents and the family around these characters, so that you felt the family life was lived as opposed to just having 2 main characters and everyone else was just shadows in the background. One of my reads of the year. So that was all I read. I also hauled a small haul, which is good because I've got so many books to read. There's no point having a massive haul if I'm never going to get through them. First, I got a lovely little package from Simon Schuster. I'm so excited to read History Is All You Left Me by Adam Silvera. This was a limited proof copy that I got sent, so I was pretty chuffed. This is a story of there's not much being told in the blurb, but it's basically about Theo, who has passed away, and an unnamed character who is talking about the absence of Theo. I am kind of excited to go in not knowing much. I like not knowing much. I'm going to also have this on my December TBR because I really, 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 really want to read this. Someone just also sent me Diabolique, and I got the black one, which is cool, kind of cool. I'm actually I do need a good dystopian, futuristic kind of thing, because I felt like I've done a few contemporaries and mystery thrillers lately, and I'm looking for kind of that sort of set world. So this is also probably going to be on my December TBR. And then, because you can't go a month without purchasing a book, and this book has got so many rave reviews, I purchased Kath Crowley, Words in Deep Blue. This was another story that is just been, everyone raves about just being a beautiful love story that people have said to me specifically, I will love. It's set in the world of books. I'm really excited to read this. I kind of want to make sure that I don't back books into each other that are the same topic. So I really try and balance my TBRs thematically so that I'm not sort of putting the same stories one after the other, because I feel like I get tired of that. So this book is also going to be on my December TBR. It might even be December 20, like Christmas Day or Christmas Eve read, because it just looks like it could be a perfect story to kind of knuckle down with and feel good, happy thoughts. So as I said, my December TBR, I'm going to try and keep realistically short again, because I know it's a month that I always get distracted. Now the first book, this is its third month on my TBR. There are people, I know who you are, who are going to yell at me about this book. Not the fact that I'm reading, just the fact that it keeps coming up on my TBR is never being finished. But trust me, it's the first book. I'm reading it first, I promise. It's what I'm reading right now, and it is I'll Meet You There. Like really, it's getting ridiculous. I am going to read this, I promise. So this is number 1 on the TBR. It's happening right now. I started it yesterday, and when I say I started it, I moved it to my bedside table. I haven't turned the pages yet. That's next, that's coming. As discussed, I'm also going to have A History of All You Left Me by Adam Silvera on my TBR for December, as well as Words in Deep Blue. And my other TBR from November that's rolling over into December is Heartless. Now, as I said in my November TBR, I did hear mixed reviews about this, and someone tweeted to me and said that I really enjoyed it. I'm really excited to read Heartless. I think it's going to be a fun, adventurous kind of read. And if I find myself with free time, which in December, that's hilarious, floss, never going to happen, I will read the Diabolique, probably. I will try. I think it's an unrealistic thing to put on the TBR, so I'm not actually going to put it on the TBR. It's a pretty good looking TBR, I gotta say. And look, it's like color coded. I did that unknowingly. Red and blue. All right, let me know what you have read of any of the books that I've chosen, if you enjoyed them, without spoilers if I haven't read them yet. What did you read for November? What are you reading in December? Hit me up in the comments. I'm excited to know. I will be doing towards the end of December my best of 2016 list. What? I'm going to hit books, I'm going to hit movies, and I'm going to hit TV shows. If you've got any early suggestions. November also, I went hardcore into Westworld. Like, oh my God. So, and there's 1 episode left to go this Sunday night, and I cannot wait. It's one of those shows that I don't know if I love it or it's bananas crazy and it will all fall apart in a screaming heap. Either way, I'm just excited. It's an intriguing show that every week leaves me going, what is happening? And I kind of like that. Like, I'm someone who, like, I enjoyed Lost and I didn't need the mythology explained to me. If the characters worked, and which Westworld needs to do a little bit more work on, but if the characters work for me, I'm on board. If you're a Westworld fan, oh man, hit me in the comments below without spoilers, but oh my God, we will talk at some point. So that was my November, December TBR wrap up. I will talk to you soon with some more reviews. Hope everyone's having a great reading time. Bye.